Hey there and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in the marina of Merbat because I've got a new film that I want to test out today. In my Nikon F3, I have a roll of the Sunstroke. Now I've never shot this film before, and maybe it is not the ideal conditions for a film that's supposed to be treated with light leaks. So normally you'd expect bright light, sun, and all of those things for that effect to happen. But today's the day I have, and it is the beginning of the Kharif season, which means for the next 2.5 months or so, every day is going to look like this. Not the worst thing in the world. I don't have to worry about sunspots, burnout, subtractive color issues. But again, I've never shot this film before, so I really don't know how it's going to sort of behave in this environment. Starting off from the marina, it's Friday morning. I thought it'd be dead, but there's a lot more going on than I had expected. So I might just walk around for a little bit and then get into the city itself. There's a couple areas that I've never really spent time walking through, so I'd like to get in there. I have a 24mm lens on the camera today because I was expecting to spend a bit more time in smaller spaces. I was able to get down to the point over there where the boats are coming in and get a few shots and not bother anyone who's doing their job, which is perfect. So let's just keep exploring a bit more. And maybe the sun will break in a little bit, who knows, doesn't matter. It's the last day before my vacation, so this is the day I have. Let's make the most of it. So I wanted to start off today in a part of the town that I've never spent any time exploring, and I took a different way to the marina today, and I drove through this part of the neighborhood, and I thought, it might be interesting enough to just walk the blocks and see what there is in this area of the city. Merbat has more than just the old city that I spend most of my time in, and I've spent vast amounts of time there. And it's worth giving it a little bit more of an appreciation and a look. So today, we're gonna walk a new neighborhood, see what we can get. One of the really sort of exciting parts about trying a new film, especially one that's been treated in an experimental way, is I have no idea where the light leaks are. I don't know where they're going to come from. I don't know how much of the image it's going to cover. I don't know if every image is even going to have a light leak on it. And it's that part that you don't know that is it's really exciting for me. It's sort of the unknown chaos of what's going to happen. Is it going to just absolutely destroy the image, or is it going to just be in that right place, in just the right intensity to really give the image something that you never be able to intentionally again ever replicate? So when I'm going around, I'm just thinking about what could happen to the image, and it's that bit of anxiety and unknown that really offers just something exciting. So we're just gonna keep shooting some stuff, and I hope it all comes out really well in the end. speed up the process a little bit there, I dropped off the GoPro and left it in the car and walked a few blocks just to really just focus on the shots I wanted to take and not have the distraction of a fly and the camera. So I got about 10 shots left. And again, just kind of walking grid pattern and see what I can find. Really trying to find some brighter color inside the composition, give some visual interest or something. A little bit of sun. It is kind of getting a bit better. You know, maybe the earlier pictures will have a different feel than the later ones with a bit more sun. Hopefully that should change the dynamic of the images. That's my hope, of course. I've never shot the film before, so I'm just guessing. But let's finish off these last 10. Making good progress. Got 2 or 3 more frames left, and there is an old phone booth that I found last time I was here, and I'd like to find it again, but that's assuming I actually remember everything about where I was and how to get back. And that's the challenge right now. That is the thing I'm looking for. And of course, also I am in Merbat, which means I need to save 1 frame for the one little thing I always take a shot of when I'm here. So that's kind of the plan. Maybe I can find this phone booth. If not, go back to the car, get to my little spot, make sure I get my picture of my Merbat thing. I don't know why I always take that shot. Maybe it's just the idea that change over time is something that we can not really measure, but we can put some visual representation on it. Sort of mark the 6 years that I'm here, 6 years of that yellowish thing. Okay, I'm not on the right path for the phone booth. Not at all. Nope. All right, I think we're gonna abort and just take care of what I know. And wouldn't you know it, I found it. Actually, I was right across the street from it, and I made the wrong turn after I was at the mosque. Right there, you saw those shots. Here it is, fantastic. So I think I've got 2 more shots on this roll. So 1 here, and then 1 back at my little yellow thing. seems I have one more. So let's do double exposure just for fun. How do I want to double expose it? How do I want to double expose it? Maybe overlay one on the other. And I have no idea what this will look like, but give it a shot. Huh. I got another one. Now what? All right, so it seems I still have one more frame. And so I'm just gonna make that last bet here on number 37. And I have the no entry sign over here. And over here, I have the entrance sign. And really this is actually kind of weird because that's the entry over there. And this is the exit from this little area. So confusing if you're not entering anything unless that's the city center. I don't make the rules here. All I know is that this is now the way out and that is the way in. But anyways, I'm gonna take these two signs, I'm gonna double expose and superimpose them upon each other and see what happens. So let's get the shots. I will put the sign right in my center weight focus circle. So hopefully I can get both of the signs exactly the same. Or more or less the same. I don't need it to be perfect. Oh, double expose, don't forget, don't forget. Oh. And got it. See how that comes out. Could be great. Who knows? It could be awful. All right, maybe I got 38 shots in here. That must be my lucky day. I think I'm on 38. I think I'm on number 38. And I just checked the little rewind thing. It is taut, so the film didn't slip. And I don't know how I'm getting lucky today. Maybe it's just the change in the weather. It's just making a good move. So one last shot, double expose again. Might as well make the most of it. I did double exposure with the KONOCOLOR 400 here not too long ago. And there was a shot I really enjoyed, which was this scene right through here, then exposed through one of the old patina doorways. Really had a nice sort of double layer and a nice feel to it. So we'll see if we can try and replicate that today. And maybe this is the last one. I don't know. And that was it. I think I was able to get 38 out of that roll of film. That's pretty remarkable, and I'll take that as a big win on my last little trip out before I head back to Tucson, Arizona for a bit of a summer break. So I really appreciate your time. Thanks again for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.